Hi there, everybody. Thanks for joining me. My name is Sunday, and this is my first video. I'm gonna try to do this without messing up. I've started it a couple of times, and I didn't do so good. So I'm gonna give this a go, but I may have to restart several times. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I just want to say first off, this is very new to me. And so just bear with me while I get this going. I've got a few notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's why. So again, my name is Sunday. I am currently in my 60s, and I decided to start this video, or start YouTube now as opposed to before or later, because, well, I've been thinking about doing it for, I don't know, a little over a year now, and I know my son, he tried it, and I thought, well, I could probably do that. So I do crafts. I started out watercolor painting back in 2020. That was when I first started, and I really enjoyed it. That was something that I'd always wanted to do, and I just decided, well, I had the time, and because of the, I was able to work from home, so I didn't have to worry about my commute, and so I decided to start watercolor painting. I watched a few videos, a few different creators, and got some pointers, and I thought, well, okay, let's give this a try. So I went out and bought some cheap paints and some watercolor paper and some paintbrushes, and I just sat down and I started doing it, and using, like I said, using the YouTube videos as inspiration, and taking some pictures on my phone outside of flowers and nature and that kind of thing. And I've always enjoyed art. It's kind of just always been in me, but I never really thought I was any good. So, but that's okay. So I did, and that's kind of where this whole journey of mine began. I then got into, after I stopped doing watercolor, which I still do it, I just don't do it as often. I started doing journal making, which, it got into the whole rabbit hole of junk journaling, which was fun. I mean, I'd never heard of it before, and I started watching videos on that, and that was a lot of fun. I still, like I said, I still have all the equipment. I still do all those things, but I don't do them as often. I have the mentality, I suppose, or personality, I guess you would say, of kind of, I don't know, getting bored with something, or I just want to learn something new all the time. So I'm just trying different things, and hence YouTube. So, but yeah, so I did the junk journaling. I sold a couple of my journals, and I did some art journals too, not just junk journals, but just art journals, where I took my watercolor paints and I actually started kind of almost mixed media. So I did that for a little while, probably, I don't know, a couple of years maybe. And then I got into, well, most recently I've gotten into embroidery and slow stitching, and I truly love it. It's so relaxing. It's something that my job right now, I work full time, so my job is really stressful, and so when I come home from my job or on the weekends, I find that doing the slow stitching and or just the embroidery is a lot of fun, and it helps me relax and keep my mind off of some of the things that I deal with in my job. So so that's basically been my journey, and I probably will find something else new to do next. So I've been thinking about potentially doing some what do you call it? Shoot, quilting. Goodness sakes, my brain just went completely blank. And see, I don't know, maybe that'd be something that I might find interesting. I bought myself a sewing machine that does quilting, has a bunch of quilting stitches on it, and I just never use it. So I think that that's something that I might want to try doing. So yeah, I do a lot of this. And I'm sorry. Let's see. My journey, basically, like I said, is going to be this, that, and the other. I think mostly right now I'll be concentrating on doing the embroidery because that's what I'm currently doing. So yeah, so I think you'll like it. I hope you will. If you have any suggestions and things that you'd like for me to try or do, or if it's something that I've done in the past and maybe I could share some of that with you, please let me know. I'd love to hear your stories and where you're coming from, and what kind of crafts that you like to do, or what you'd never done before, and maybe I have, and maybe we could learn something along the way together, because I'm really I really like to learn. So yeah, anything that I can do to make that a possibility, then I will. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna make this short. I probably will film it again, but I wanted to get on here and try this. I'm not sure if I'll upload this one, but I'll certainly see how it comes out. And if I do, great. And maybe you guys will click on it and view me. But thank you for coming along with me. I hope I get to see some of your comments, and yeah, welcome and take care. Okay, bye bye.